Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and if you are brand new here, welcome. I'm Bonnie, Old Soul Mermaid, and today I have a very much anticipated unboxing. It is the Modern Love Tarot, Exploring the Many Facets of Love by Ethony. So Ethony, earlier in the year, she did kind of a batch pre-order with 3 new decks and then a reprint of her Awakened Soul Oracle. I pre-ordered the second printing of the Awakened Soul Oracle, and I've already gotten that. I've done an unboxing, but I didn't pre-order any of the other decks because I had so many other decks and Kickstarter and other things going on. But I did order this deck early in November. I just received it late yesterday, and I'm very excited to unbox this for you. All right, so let's get to it. I already just cut the wrapping. And I think there was a little bit of a holdup with production, but it wasn't bad at all with everything that's going on with the mail and you know what else. But it is a gorgeous, gorgeous matte box. Beautiful pinks and reds and romantic colors, and pretty much what you would expect from Ethony. It's a magnetic closure box, very tight closure. Oh, there is the lovely Ethony, and I guess this is going to be put on Amazon because on the card it says, "I'd really appreciate your review on Amazon. I hope you love your deck. As an indie creator, I personally put a lot of love, magic, and late nights into it. If something isn't perfect, let me know and I'll make it right." You know, Ethony is one of those people in the community. She's been around for a while, and she is so giving with her free content and also the production of her decks. For what you get for an indie deck, it's pretty reasonable. She keeps the cost, you know, to the lower end, you know, of an indie deck, I think, for what you get. I see, you know, indie decks inching up to the 60s and $70 price range, and you know, she keeps it around you know, about 50. So I appreciate that. Okay, look at the gorgeousness of the interior of the box. Looks like I have a little bit of chipping in the box, scraping. And right there too, like maybe the part of the paper peeled off in certain parts of the box. Okay, and oh my gosh, I'm just comparing the box with her Bad Bitches Tarot, and if you'll see, this is quite a bit chunkier, and I think that a lot of that is due to the book that is included. Look at how chunky that is. So you're going to get a lot of information, and we'll look at that. So back to the cards. We're going to pull this out, and there's the interior. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at that. Beautiful matte, kind of rose petally finish. Oh my gosh. Look at these backs. But again, you'd expect nothing less from Ethony. And let's see if I can slide this away. It does kind of remind me a little bit of the backs with the Bad Bitches Tarot, but a little more ornate. So the gold foil stamping, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, let's get in a little bit closer. Hope the light is okay in here. Cardstock. I would say it's the same as her Awakened Soul Oracle deck. Matte feels like a mat, and this is a title card, I guess. Oh, for her Divine by the Moon and Create Your Magical Year, Tarot by the Full Moon. This is a free guide, you guys. I got it. Again, she is so giving with her free content. So it's nice to support her with her decks. Oh my goodness. Beautiful, beautiful cardstock. Her Bad Bitches was, you know, kind of that rose petally finish, you know, thicker cardstock. This is going to be very easy to shuffle. You know, it's thin, but substantial. You know, it has a core in it. So many people are going to be so happy with this. But look at this. I know it's catching the reflection of my phone up on top. So, okay, let's turn these puppies over. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now, who is the artist? I want to see really quick who the artist is. Is there anything about the artist? Yes, Lucy Morningstar. Okay. I have a witch tarot deck by her. Okay. All right. So this is going to be gorgeous, you guys. It's going to be gorgeous. Look at the painting of Venus in the back. This is the Fool. I am so excited. The Magician. I love the Grecian goddess vibes here. Look at that dress. This is shades of Marilyn Monroe's 7-Year Itch dress from the halter top. Just being kind of a geek about movie fashion and historical fashion. That's what this halter neck just reminds me of. And very see-through with the white panties like Marilyn. I know Ethony loves fashion too, so the High Priestess, her offering of pomegranates. Oh my gosh. And she has an older woman in here. Somebody wise. Oh my gosh. I am so excited. Look at this Empress. Am I close enough, you guys? Am I close? I don't know if my phone is going to pick up the lusciousness of this artwork. Oh my gosh. The Emperor. So this is a great mix of the modern and kind of the old and mystical. I love that he's on a chessboard. The Emperor, you know, a lot to do with strategy, planning, and look at this Hierophant. See, I can do this Hierophant. No Pope hat. It's like, yeah. Oh my goodness. And the Lovers. This is the picture on the box. Some may not like the snake, but I think it's a pretty non-threatening snake. The colors, you guys. Oh my gosh. The Chariot. The little dog with the little dog walker. Okay, we have dachshunds, and my husband was on the board of a dachshund rescue, and he was in charge of intake, getting dogs in and getting them out of certain situations and putting them into others. And, you know, dachshunds have a lot of problems with their backs. It's a genetic thing, and a lot of them that we've placed had the little dog walker. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. These colors are so vibrant. You get the diversity. You've got some age already. Strength. And it's not just one lion. It's the whole pride. Oh my gosh. The Hermit. This Wheel of Fortune. Justice. And this is interesting. He's got a goddess statue, a justice statue in the background, but he looks like a marriage counselor or a relationship counselor of some kind. Family counselor for justice. The Hanged Man. And he's just lying. He's not hanging. He's lying, you know, kind of upside down in his bed with his phone. Just kind of chilling. Death. These are butterflies or moths. Now, I know Ethony loves her fashion. It was evident in her Bad Bitches Tarot. And I like the nods to that. Temperance. Everyday depiction. Mixing, balance. Sometimes it's hard to find that work, family balance. Yes, yes. For the devil. Oh my gosh. And I know Ethony doesn't do the art. Of course, she has an artist, but you know, you can see that she's communicated, you know, her aesthetic to the artist. And there's this nice blend because I can see the, you know, obviously Sally Morningstar's art, but, you know, heavily influenced by Ethony and her vision. The Tower. This looks like out in a desolate prairie, somebody's cabin, you know, hit by lightning. The Star. Oh my gosh. The stargazing. Oh my gosh. This deck is giving me all the feels right off the bat. And you know what? This may take the place of the Light Seers, you know, where that was probably my favorite deck for 2019. I'm getting this at the tail end of 2020 and it, oh my gosh. The Moon. This is doing for me what that deck did. The Sun. And there's a child in here, but it's done in a different way, a more relatable way, a more realistic way. I saw a picture of this Judgment card. And is this the angel beckoning those that were dead? Or beckoning you to come and reassess and awaken? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the World. I'm sorry if I'm gushing, but oh wow. Beautiful, beautiful ace. So we are in the Cups suit now. I think I did see this. This hits it for me on so many levels. Interracial couple, older couple for the Two of Cups. Thank you, Ethony. One of my favorite Lovers card is in the Everyday Enchantment Tarot with Poppy Palin, which depicts different stages of love, but with the older couple, their faces profiled front and center. And this will have to be my next, well, this is Two of Cups. That was the Lovers, but maybe this will have to be my favorite Two of Cups. Thank you, Ethony. Oh, here we go. The Three of Cups. We've got maybe a little bit of the drag queen aesthetic here. I know she loves her RuPaul Drag Race. This is fantastic. Great energy in this card. The Four of Cups. I love how she's done them. Okay. This is me. This is me in my youth, feeling like the wallflower in the party, like the stick in the mud. Being more introverted and unsure of myself and just being socially awkward. I'm still that way, but it was even more so when I was younger, not really knowing myself, feeling comfortable in my own skin. A very different depiction of the Four of Cups. Oh, wow. The Five of Cups. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks like she's been, you know, tossing a few back. Are these maybe some flower posies? She's got an RIP here, rest in peace. Could that be for a lost love, an opportunity? Don't know. And I don't see any cups standing up, so wow. The Six of Cups. The cups are etched in the stones, if you can see. I don't know if you can see. I think you can see there's a heart, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cups etched. Look at the greens, just, and her reflection. I'm just, wow, you guys. Seven of Cups. Look at all these things being offered to her. Oh, looks like she's being offered a puppy here. I would take the puppy. Definitely. And they're beautifully presented, you know. But sometimes if it looks too good to be true, it is. The Eight of Cups. Wow. There's a moving truck outside her window. There are tiny cups throughout. She looks upset or apprehensive. She's moving from a situation. Maybe not willingly, or maybe willingly, but you know, you still have that apprehension of going into the unknown. Wonderful. The Nine of Cups. Look at her tiles on her bathroom wall. She's got her book, her drink, probably her wine. She's in the bath, living her best life. I love the humor in here. And a gorgeous, modern, but traditional depiction of the Ten of Cups. Look at this page. We've got the symbology with the little fish, her cup. There's just, in the faces, there's just life and energy just oozing with the colors, with the facial expressions. The Knight of Cups, yes. Again, look at the fashion in here. Look at the Queen of Cups. How gorgeous is she? Oh. Love, love, love this King of Cups. It's like, yeah, I got it. I'm in command of my emotions and everything else. He's a nurturer. He's a mentor. He's everything. Now in the swords, oh my gosh, holy hell. The books. The books. How I love my books. For the Ace of Swords. Holy cow. Look at this, the Two of Swords, both on their phones. Very different depictions. So you've got the crossed swords here, but they are both doing their own thing, not connecting. You know, I feel sad when I see kids these days. You know, you'll see a group of them. Well, not immediately these days, but when you see a group of young people, instead of talking to one another, they're on their phones constantly. I think they've, you know how they say, you know, we have email now, and the art of letter writing is lost. And I think to a certain extent, the art of interpersonal or in-person communication, where you're totally present for one another, has been somewhat lost. It's a shame. There are so many good things from social media and, you know, technology, but, you know, with the good, there's also some things that are lost with advances. Three of Swords. Somebody's been on the rampage. Could be for any number of reasons. Look at that Four of Swords. That's the way I want to rest, relax, hibernate, get away from the world. The Five of Swords. Aww. The kids caught in the crossfire of their parents' arguments. And look, they have the happy picture, which is the real depiction of the family. You know, in reality, it's a little bit of both. But, you know, I'm sorry I'm going off at tangents, but this deck is bringing thoughts to my head. I think, you know, there's a high incidence of divorce nowadays. It's something that when you're a couple and you have children and you have disagreements, I think it's important to see your children see you disagree and argue a little bit. And then you show how you can disagree but still not hate each other. The problem is, because when they grow up and they get married or in relationships themselves, and they're in therapy and they say, well, you know, something must be wrong. I'm disagreeing with my partner all the time. My parents never fought. My parents never fought. They, you know, something's wrong with my relationship. My parents had the perfect relationship because they never fought. Well, that's not true. They fought differently. You just were never around. You never saw it. But there's no couple that never disagrees or never fights. But so I think it's important for young children to see their parents disagree to a certain extent, but that they still love each other. The point is that you watch the temperature and you don't fight dirty and say things that you can't take back. And even there's some things that can be said that even when you apologize afterwards, you know, the damage has been done. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm dwelling too much on the card. It just, Six of Swords. Gorgeous, traditional, beautiful. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. What is she running away and sneaking away from? I would like to know. Eight of Swords. Oh, I love this depiction. She's not blindfolded, but wow. This is powerful. You know, there is an opening there. The Nine of Swords. Traditional and then modern. Oh, the Ten of Swords. And right here, if I turn this upside down, you can read that what's on his table with his cup of coffee is divorce certificate. Look at this Page of Swords and his little pirate kite with the skull and crossbones. The Knight of Swords. Love this. Love the energy in this card. She's ready to take off. Probably without planning her next move, but, you know, she's going to do it. She's going to do something. She's not one to sit. Look at this Queen of Swords. Now, this is a little bit different in the color palette of this deck, where everything is bright. I think it fits. A little bit young, but very beautiful. And look at this king. Yeah, look at him. He's in charge. In planning. Screams architect or tech person to me. The Ace of Pentacles. Traditional, but with a modern bent. Love her pink hair and the little surfer or wakeboarder in the back. Surfer. Or no. What is that called when, not parasailing? When they're, yeah, that's his little sail, but he's on a board. Can't remember what that's called. Three of Pentacles. Got some youthful, young energy here. The Four of Pentacles. I'm trying to sit with this one a little bit. Am I getting a little bit of possessive behavior? Whatever their relationship is, this one is a little bit jealous that this one has maybe associates and friends and maybe a life outside their relationship. Maybe she's more of an introvert. Her circle of friends isn't as large and she's a little bit jealous. You know, opposites attract. Very interesting. That can happen. Five of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, is this being left at the altar? She's got a wedding dress and veil on. Or is she seeing her true love being married to somebody else? Oh gosh. It's outside a church. Wow. Six of Pentacles. The giving and receiving, the sharing of goods. You know, a lot of the times we have different gifts that we share. Some of us can share money. Some of us can share time. You know, time or money, they're the most precious commodities, and there's never enough of either or, but for most of us. But when we are in the position to share what we have, we should do so. And sometimes we need to be on the receiving end graciously. The Seven of Pentacles. Okay. This is a little bit different, kind of a traditional landscape of something growing, but he's having to work on it. He's having to work on her, maybe trying to convince her. Maybe he just proposed to her and she said no. Maybe he's trying to convince her that everything's going to be okay, their union is going to be okay, that the future is bright. He's having to work at it and to cultivate that. Oh, wow. The 8 of Pentacles. Usually we see a craftsman working on their craft. Again, this is kind of taking up where this has left off. He's trying to convince her that maybe there's a future. But these two already have the future, but it takes cultivation. You know, it's once the honeymoon's over, it's a relationship is a little bit of work. It shouldn't be all work, but it does take some tending to. And that was, I found that out, especially once, you know, my husband and I started having kids. It's so easy for a lot of couples to put all their focus on the kids and neglect their relationship with one another. And that is a big no-no. I think the relationship between the parents should be first and foremost. And that's kind of, you lose that because, you know, young children, they need you immediately. And so you think, well, your partner is an adult, they can take care of themselves. But no, no, no. You have to set time for your relationship and for that other person in your life. And vice versa. They need to set that time aside for you. 9 of Pentacles. Yes, yes, yes. And a gorgeous 10 of Pentacles. Traditional. Look at this gorgeous page. He's planting something into the ground or tending to his tree. He's got his little dog. Tree house. You can tell that he's happiest out there in nature. You know, this is a future environmentalist. Look at this Knight of Pentacles. There's her horse. Maybe she was visiting him at the stables. Now she's going home on her bike. Or she's coming home from a farmer's market. The Queen of Pentacles. You got this kitchen witch vibe going on here. Very appropriate. The King of Pentacles in his workshop. Get the earthy vibes from him. And look, he's probably crafted that throne. Is that a ram? A goat? Very cool. Very masculine. Oh, wow. Look at the colors in this Ace of Wands. Wow. 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 2 of Wands. Beginning of planning of something. Partnership. The 3 of Wands. Looking out into her future or something that she's got on the horizon. Love. I've seen this 4 of Wands. So beautiful. Okay, look at this 5 of Wands. A little bit of conflict going on there. Somebody is leaving, or are they just packing for a trip and he's complaining because she's taking too much luggage? How can we ladies relate? Do you really need to bring all those pairs of shoes? You only have 2 feet. And look at this 6 of Wands. He's wearing a medal of some kind. triumph, overcoming adversity. Obviously, he's triumphed in some competition. The Seven of Wands. I like this. Better together, you can, you know, fight anything off. It's better than going it alone. I like the energy of two. Two heads are better than one. I love it, and I love her dress. Oh my gosh. Ethony. And look at her cloak in the Eight of Wands. Look at the energy, and they've got a person in here holding on to a hand, and come on, let's go. Let's leave this joint. Let's move towards something better, something for the two of us. It's happening. Let's move. Oh gosh. Again, I want this kimono. I can make that. I just need to find, I want to find that fabric. I have a pattern for that. Nine of Wands. Oh gosh, if you're a mother of young children, you totally get that. We've been there, but it doesn't only have to apply to children, you know. It could be pressures at work. Yeah. Been there. Been in this position. And yes, that position too. 10 of Wands. Carrying that burden. Probably you're not really good at delegating. You know, you're in the mindset of if you want something done right, you got to do it yourself. And maybe it's self-inflicted burdens. And then maybe not. Maybe you're letting yourself be somebody's whipping boy. Either way, you know, balance in all things. Either way is not good. Oh my gosh, look at this page. A creator. A future entertainer. A future creative in the make. Look at this Knight of Wands. Looks like he's in a canyon, like riding in the Grand Canyon. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now, oh wow, don't they go together? The King and Queen of Wands, this fire energy, it's just oozing off of them. Oh wow. Okay. This review is taking a long time and I apologize, but like I said, I'm getting so much off these cards. So much. And if I didn't show you, these cards are gilded beautifully. I think this is going to be, it's kind of a metallic shiny gold, but hopefully it's going to be the kind that doesn't like chip off in massive chunks. It'll kind of patina and wear nicely. These are bigger than normal tarot size, as you can see with the Bad Bitches. This is more or less typical tarot size, and these are bigger, edging towards oracle size, maybe a little smaller, maybe not as wide, but definitely as tall. Just for reference. But they are going to shuffle wonderfully, especially once you work them in. Let's see, these are a little bit on the large side, so I'm not going to get, yeah, I can't get my hands around them this way to riffle shuffle, but I have small hands. So we'll just, this is what I do with the Awakened Soul Oracle. And That's how my shuffling goes. So if you're a riffle shuffler, you should have no problems with shuffling this deck. It's great cardstock. I love this cardstock. So we are going to move the deck aside, take a very quick look at the book. It's a chunky monkey of a book. Look at how gorgeous. To anyone who has come to the tarot with an open heart looking for love. Look at this table of contents. So you have an introduction, you have spreads, and then it just goes right into the cards. She has a how to use the guidebook. In the introduction, she says, one of my very wise and utterly fabulous tarot mentors said to me once, most people come to the tarot to get paid or get laid. And she was right. Over the years, I've read tarot cards for thousands of people, and most ask about their love lives. Skipping, she says, I wanted to create a tarot deck with the blueprint of the RWS, but showing stories of modern love. In the 78 cards in the Modern Love Tarot, you'll find many aspects of love and relationships depicted for the modern lover. While you can use this deck for any tarot reading, it has been designed with love and relationship readings in mind. The deck and guidebook are here to help you give your heart some space and to be heard and to point you in the right direction for happiness and fulfillment in your relationships. Very cool. So she's got some love spreads here. What is the future of my relationship is a 5-card spread. Will they come back is a 6-card spread. Finding the One tarot spread. So that's 5 cards. Is the relationship over tarot spread, and that is a 6-card spread. Self-love tarot spread for 5. That's really important. We forget about that. So she pretty much covers the gamut here with all these beautiful spreads. So let's see. So with the major arcana, you get some keywords. You get general love meaning. And what does it mean if you're single and loving it? You also, oh my gosh, and you get a meaning for if you're ready for love and dating, or what the card means if you're in a committed relationship, struggling relationship, or if you're at the end of a relationship. You get all that for one card. Now, this is for the majors. Let's see what's, yeah, I think you get for the minors. So, for example, the 7 of Cups, you get the general love meaning, single and loving it. If you draw the 7 of Cups and you're ready for love and dating, if you're in a committed relationship, struggling relationship, the end. So that's why this is such a chunky monkey of a guidebook. Holy moly, you guys. And you can read this in bed. You don't need your deck next to you. You get full colored pictures of the art. This is fabulous matte cover and paper. Holy crap, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So let's just see how these cards look together. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Now, as I'm flipping through these cards, you guys, let me know in the comments if what I am getting jumping out from the cards as I'm flipping through them. Are you getting it through my phone? Are you getting it through this walkthrough? Are you getting the sumptuousness of these cards and this artwork? Are you getting it? Is it coming through? Because I am just blown away. Ethony, I'm bowing down to you, and Sally Morningstar, for your beautiful, beautiful creation here. The one complaint, we've got an older woman depicted here, and in the Two of Cups, we have the older couple. I wish the queens maybe were a little bit older, looked more experienced, had a little more age depiction, a little bit more gray hair. She does cover some body diversity, and she does, race diversity is covered in here. Some of the figures are kind of, you know, fantasy based, but she does have some diversity. Not everybody's a skinny mini. She does have an older gentleman here in the King of Cups, but I think the, you know, the difference between them is, you know, quite stark. She's very young, and then he's, you know, older. I would say he's upper 40s, he's 50s, and she's maybe early 30s at the oldest. So, you know, by and large, a very youthful deck, and I'm still looking. I'm still, you know, this is youthful relationship. So yes to those two cards, the High Priestess, the Two of Cups. That is my only complaint, and it is a complaint not only for this deck. I have it for a lot of decks. So I'm saying that people, deck creators, are getting better with depicting gender and body diversity and race. But where's the age? You know, I don't, as a 53-year-old woman, I don't see myself depicted. And you know, quite frankly, as people are living longer, you are going to be in the stage of gray hair longer than you are not. With, you know, you're going to be in that stage of life longer, God willing, than young, beautiful, and hip. And I'm telling you, young, beautiful, and hip flies by so quickly that it will make your head spin. And then you are relegated to this sphere of being invisible. You are banished out to the cornfield because you are no longer hip and beautiful and viewed as vibrant. See, this Queen of Swords is quite young. So I would say otherwise a perfect, beautiful deck in my eyes. I know everybody has different tastes. So let me know, if you're watching this walkthrough, let me know what you would like to have seen in this deck. Are you loving it as much as I am? What are you getting out of it? Is this now on your radar? It looks like it's going to be, I ordered this directly from Ethony. It looks like it's probably going to be available on Amazon, which would be wonderful, because then you could get free shipping. I paid a lot for shipping, and maybe I should have waited. Yeah, what was it? Yeah, I paid $12, $15, I don't know, for shipping from Canada, I think. So yeah, let me know your thoughts. I want to hear your comments. Ethony, Sally Morningstar, beautiful, beautiful deck. I just have that one complaint. I hope it will be addressed in your future decks and any other creator's deck for that matter. So with that, I will leave you until my next video. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Bye for now.